Good day. Two wrongs never make a right. And please remember to like this video on YouTube. And please make a comment if you wish. Like I said in the beginning, two wrongs never make a right. One should never have to tell grown adults that two wrongs never make a right. But the reality is that many adults who are around act like children. In our society where so many children lack a proper family structure in which to grow, it is a problem, and we see the results in crime and violence. In the African American society, the problem is there no less than it is in Jamaica. The breeding of slaves was encouraged no less during slavery there than here. Just as it did in the States, happened here in Jamaica, which meant children not being reared as they should. And the problem has never been really fully addressed. Our need for role models who are of African ethnicity is well known, and we have many good role models to choose from. But the spectacle between Will Smith and Chris Rock cannot augur well for our own people who love the movies and idolize both comedians. Yes, Chris Rock has apologized for the remark, and yes, Will Smith has apologized for the assault. But that does not let Will Smith off the hook, as the Oscar Awards company is planning a hefty libel suit for damaging their annual prestigious awards product with a permanent scar, as that incident will be played and replayed forever. Look at the amount of work that has gone on in Jamaica here, trying to establish good conflict resolutions because of our crime problem. And that act on TV could destroy all of that effort. Maybe from now on, many will want to do what Will Smith did. It is very sad indeed, and it really is a great setback. Coming as it has during the period of Lent, when we are supposed to be all reflecting on our lives and our sins. Maybe this should be a good thing to reflect on, and already some priests and maybe other ministers have started to reflect on it, because I have been watching Mass on YouTube and I have seen that. I am one of perhaps a minority that does not watch Oscar Awards regularly. I did not even know that it had taken place this year until the following day when the incident was all over the media. In any event, the so-called insult would have been forgotten by the same night had Will Smith not boxed Chris Rock in front of so many in the audience and an estimated 15 million television viewers all over the world. I went to 3 schools in my youth: St. Teresa's Prep, Priory Prep, and Jamaica College. Or should I say St. Teresa's Preparatory and Priory Preparatory and Jamaica College. In my last year at Priory, before entering Jamaica College in 1964, when I was about 10 years old, one boy was kicking another boy's bag about in the dirt. It was underneath a shed where there was white lime that was used to mark out the track for running before the use of tar that is more in use in the last 30 years or so. The boy whose bag was being kicked about told the other that if he did not stop, he would throw white lime in that other boy's bag. The bigger boy, although we were all of the same age and in the same class, you know that some will be bigger than some. Not necessarily older, but bigger. Yes, the bigger boy continued to kick the boy's bag about, and the other boy did as he threatened. He threw white lime in the other boy's bag. The boy whose bag had white lime thrown in it went straight to Mr. Fowler, the founder and headmaster of the entire school, from high school to kindergarten. And all of us who were present were summoned into Mr. Fowler's presence. When Mr. Fowler, that is Mr. Henry Fowler, whose wife founded the LTM pantomime, when Mr. Henry Fowler heard the whole story, he scolded both boys, one for kicking the other one's bag around, and the other, whom he told in our presence that 2 wrongs do not make a right. That message has never left me, and I heard it 58 years ago, a few months before I entered Jamaica College. I used to hear my mother say to people, 2 wrongs do not make a right, but she was not speaking to me, so I never took it seriously until Mr. Fowler said it to all of us. Of course, Mr. Fowler was worried that if the white lime had gotten into our eyes, we could have been blinded, and he said as much. He told us that he was really worried about it. No one was punished, but we all had to endure the lecture, for which I was just an innocent person, so we just endured the lecture. How old is Will Smith? Easily in his 40s, from the time the sitcom The Prince of Bel-Air was current. Did anyone ever tell him that 2 wrongs do not make a right? I wonder. Worse, we people of African ancestry live in a world where white people are seldom judged for the deeds of one white man. We have to endure one person causing everyone to look down on us, and this is all the more reason why the incident now poses a challenge for all of us. It really does. Let us hope that we all can learn from this and live this one down. Have a good day.